Hi everyone, I'm going to demonstrate some good shoulder mobility you can do at home. We like to use a PVC pipe. If you don't have a PVC pipe, you can use a broomstick at home. The first one, what I want you to do is that you're going to do a wide grip, overhand grip on the PVC pipe or broomstick. What we're going to do is keeping that chest high, stomach in tight. A lot of people like to arch their back when they end up doing this one. We want to keep those hips underneath you, stomach engaged, and back straight. You're going to do a wide grip, and you're going to bring your arms all the way back. Keeping your arms straight. If you find that hard, the wider you go, the easier it's going to be. It'll help with that range of motion. Again, make sure you're not arching that back because you're going to focus along your shoulders and you want to end up going farther, so a lot of people like to arch that back and that's going to end up hurting your lower back. So again, I like to do 10 rounds of this. The last round, the 10th one, I like to hold it, really feel that stretch in the front shoulders and the chest, and then come back around. The next stretch I'm going to demonstrate is a rotator cuff. This one, with the PVC pipe, you're going to have your arm bent at 90 degrees, your elbow. You're going to have the PVC pipe on the outside of your arm, wrap your hand around. Before you even go to this one, make sure you bring that arm out. A lot of people like to stay right here and then do the stretch. You're not going to feel it as much. Make sure you bring that arm out, tilt the PVC pipe up, and then I like to turn my head the opposite direction. You're going to end up feeling that into your neck, your traps, and also your rotator cuffs, which we are targeting. And then bring back around. Just go as far as you can go. And be careful with this one. You don't want to push it just because your rotator cuff muscles are super delicate, I guess you could say. So just go right where you feel it and then come back around. The next one I'm going to show you is your triceps. What I'm going to have you do is bring the PVC pipe around the back. You're going to do an overhand grip. The hand that's underneath, I like to grip it, you can grip it this way or underhand grip. I like to grip it overhand grip, and then you're going to pull down. Again, see, I'm not arching my back. Don't fall into that trap. Make sure that stomach's in tight and just pull down on those triceps. You'll feel that all on the back of the arm. And once you get that good stretch, we'll go ahead and switch. Similar to the tricep stretch, what I'm going to have you do, we're going to stretch the front delt of your shoulder. So again, go into the same position with the tricep. This one, make sure it's an underhand grip with the PVC pipe. I like to have it at the end of the PVC pipe with the opposite arm. Instead of pulling down, we're actually going to pull straight up. And that's going to target on the front shoulder of my right arm. And again, just go to where you can feel it. Don't overstretch it. You don't want to end up injuring yourself. And then let's go ahead and switch. I'm going to pull up, and that's going to get all on the front shoulder of my left. The next one I'm going to demonstrate is a little bit more advanced. A lot of people may not have the mobility for it, but give it a try. This one, you're going to feel a lot into the forearms and also the biceps. So instead of what we're going to do is the overhand grip, what we did before, this one you're going to bring behind your back, and again, do an overhand grip as well. Keeping that chest high, stomach in tight, and then you're going to bring it all the way around. It may look uncomfortable and weird, but you will feel the stretch all in the forearms and the bicep. Again, keep your posture high and your back straight. And you'll feel that all in the forearms and the biceps. The next one I'm going to teach you is how to rotate your torso and your trunk. A lot of people are tight in the spine, so this one will help increase that flexibility. This one, you're going to bring the PVC pipe overhand grip. You're just going to rest it on top of your shoulders, okay? I like to do a wide stance. The wider you go, the easier it will be. So you're going to keep your chest high, you're going to inhale, and when you exhale, your opposite hand is going to go to your opposite foot. And you're going to feel that all rotation in your spine. You're also going to feel that in your hamstrings, your adductors. And again, make sure you're keeping that stomach in tight, and come back around. Go as far as you can. Don't over push it. I'm going to teach you how to stretch out your hip flexors with a PVC pipe. These tend to get tight on majority of the population just because we're sitting down a lot. So this one's a very basic stretch. What I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna go on one knee. The other knee, make sure your knees are both bent at 90 degrees, keeping that stomach in tight, hips forward. Be sure not to arch your back. That's when you fall in that trap of hurting your lower back, okay? And we're not gonna get that full stretch. Keep those hips tucked underneath you, stomach engaged. I like to use the PVC pipe just for support. You're gonna push those hips forward as well as squeezing the glutes. When you squeeze the glutes, you're gonna really feel that full stretch on the hip flexors, the thigh, and maybe the psoas. And then bring it back, squeeze the glutes, and come forward, keeping that chest high. This was a great mobility you can do at home. It's gonna get that full stretch in your lats and also your shoulders. So what I'm gonna have you do, you're gonna have your knees directly underneath your hips, your hands, your wrists directly underneath your shoulders. Be sure not to arch that back or round it. I want to make sure you keep that chest proud, shoulder blades down away from your ears, and stomach in tight. Your back wants to be flat. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to slowly move over to the left. With your right hand, you're going to bring just a little bit forward from your left hand. I want to do a thumbs up. And with that right side, you're going to drop that right hip down. When you do that, just relax your head on your bicep, and you're going to feel that full stretch all in that lat. Again, you're slowly going to come up. We're going to switch, reposition yourself back straight, chest is proud. You're going to move over to the right. Bring that left hand and forward, just a little bit forward of your right hand. Thumb up on that left side. Drop that left hip down. Relax that head on that bicep. You'll get that full stretch in those lats. And slowly come back up. And again, reposition yourself.